Hello ladies and gentlemen, vBlackWolf here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the glitch or bug or exploit or however you want to call it that's on Boss Superman that will pretty much allow you to do two things. First of all, it can allow you to use all blades on any character and make it work. More or less any character, we'll get into that later. And second of all, it will deny the thing that makes him convert buffs to dot, and you'll actually be able to receive specific buffs that your characters receive without receiving dots. So this will be particularly useful, for example, for the Batman Ninja team, for the Black Manta team, for the Multiverse team if you're using it here. But yeah, with that being said, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about how to do this on King, and I've talked about this in the past and it's not that hard to do, so if you're already familiar with this, you can skip ahead, but be warned that you are missing on some pretty damn average gameplay. But yeah, we're also using less Superman over here because I found out that this will enhance my damage by a lot, because obviously he's got armor. This was kind of a no-brain move, but the first peep I didn't do this for some reason. But yeah, the release for doing it now, so we're using classic Superman to help reduce the defense of him. We're using Dr. Fate as the combo builder, and we're using King with an all blades on. So we're going to start off the fight with King. We're going to play normally at the start of the fight. We're going to use special 2 here to get rid of his shield. Like, I could have gotten rid of the shield with a Superman special 2 and it would have still played the defense debuff, but I didn't want to risk my Superman dying because he's pretty fragile. King back in there, building some combo, and then class Superman in again for another special 2. Like, my Superman is only 4 stars, so he reduces only 20 defense at a time, so I think I'll do 4 special 2s by the end of this. Dr. Fate in, and we're going to tag King in, and right now we're going to let him eventually kill our King, because that's pretty much how you get rid of the debuffs that having all blades on inflicts on you. You let King die, and after he is revived, the debuffs will not affect him anymore, and he will be able to receive the all blades buff. Okay, now he's revived, and let's get going. Dr. Fate in, engaging combo, and he will soon enough has super move, so I tag Classic Superman for one more special 2 and then let him tank the super move because he did his job and he's not needed anymore. King in, and as you can see we have the tab on, tab stacks are going, Dr. Fate in. And it's quite annoying that I can't use Firebox on Dr. Fate for an infinite combo, but like I had to put a Rise of Krypton artifact on him because I got like 2 of them at level 3, 1 at 4. But if you just have the spear, then you will not have to worry about that, and you can just put the spear on Classic Superman and put Firebox on Dr. Fate to help yourself do the infinite combo. Dr. Fate in, re-engage the combo, King back in, going for a fat special 3, and like look, we're still not doing a lot of damage compared to other fights because he's still reducing a huge amount of the damage that we deal. And that's a shield that makes him not take damage higher than a certain percentage of his health. It's quite savage. Like look, this dude has 800 million health and I'm only doing like 20 million percentage per special 3. Considering that I can use King only once a day, that's pretty rough, but nevertheless. And we're doing a lot of damage on basic attacks because for some reason I got a lethal build on King. Alright, I got a lethal build. Don't put lethal attack chance on your King, it doesn't go well. I tested it out in the name of science and it didn't go well. So don't put lethal attack chance on your King. Lethal attack chance and lethal attack damage artifacts are going to be good for League of Anarchy, but not for King. King going back in, into a fat special 3, re-engage the combo. Dr. Fate, and right now I did a jump attack. Like you can, after do full combo, you can sometimes do a jump attack into a special. It's not a guaranteed thing, it's a risky move, but if I didn't try, then I would have had to tag in Dr. Fate and pretty much not do any more damage with King. And yeah, 94 million, it's pretty okay. It's pretty okay for King. Okay, so this is a garbage Batman Ninja team. This is a garbage Batman Ninja team. Don't mind the team. Don't mind the team. This will deal no damage because they are trash. But I'm going to show you how to make the actual passives work. So the Banshee team gets it normally pretty rough on this one, because they would receive a constant buff of lethal attack damage from the Banshee Robin passive, and that's going to deal constant dot damage to them. And at the same time, Banshee Catwoman receives constant healing buffs and lethal attack damage, lethal attack chance buff from a special tree. So it's ideal you actually let her die with the Regen Matrix on. Because while having her die with the Regen Matrix on, after reviving, as you will see in a minute over here, look, like Gorilla Girl is still taking dot damage from proccing that additional lethal attack damage. But now Banshee Catwoman has a little attack damage buff, now is going to get a little attack chance buff, is going to get healing in just a moment, and everything just goes well for her from this point on. Of course, you're going to need to occupy an artifact slot with this one, so you can't use stuff like All Blades. But at the same time, you can still get the passive attack and health benefits from the Rise of Krypton artifacts. Also, having here a pretty rough time. We had a pretty rough start over here. A lot of moments where we would just stare at each other. He didn't want to come my way and my character didn't want to move his way. But right now he's in the corner, so it will be all good. But yeah, as I said previously, on any character where you feel like you need to take full advantage of their buffs that they receive, and they would take tremendous amounts of dot damage if they don't receive them, then you can use the Regen Matrix to let them die and then revive them. And after they get revived, they are not going to go through that whole stuff again. So, so far I've managed to see this kind of work on the Batman Ninja team, and on the Batman Ninja team is the best way to do it with Regen Matrix. But there's one more way to do it, and that way you don't need to occupy a slot for an artifact, and but you need to occupy a teammate place. And we're going to get into that in a moment. So yeah, we got a pretty weird Silver Banshee team over here, might I add, and again, this is just for the purpose of showcasing the specific strategy that you can do. As you can see, I have All Blades on her. This is not necessarily best to do with Silver Banshee. It really depends on what teams they are able to use. Like, Silver Banshee doesn't really need to do this, and she benefits a lot from having a third character, which is a powered action character, which is like a Power Girl. But you can put, in theory, Atlantean Armor Aquaman in any team, because his super move is going to revive a dead character. So you basically put All Blades on one of your characters and pretty much let them die and then revive them with the King super move, and then you're going to be able to take full benefit of their tab or whatever passive buffs they might receive. Yet again, this will not work well with every single team, because some teams kinda need all the three characters to work well enough. But this can work with some teams, and you can use this as an alternative in case you don't have Regen Matrix. Because let's be honest here, Justice League Aquaman is a lot more often than the Regen Matrix. As you can see, Silver Banshee is revived, and right now All Blade is going to work on her. Again, this is not ideal to do on Silver Banshee. I'm doing this just for the purpose of showcasing it. But yeah, you can use it on any team. The only downside is that, again, you have to occupy a teammate slot, and at the same time you can do it only once every 6 fights, because, of course, the Aquaman is going to get his pip depleted. But yeah, with all that being said, let's move on to the next example. Okay, so now we got the Multiverse team going here, and for this one it would have been ideal to use the Aquaman, because I don't like put it... I'm going to use Regen Matrix in this fight, and it's going to pretty much work the same way. But Multiverse Armor Superhero would have benefited far more from the All Blades. And it would have been ideal to put All Blades here, and as you can see, the third support character is going to be garbage anyway. But the problem with this is that I didn't have my Justice League Aquaman available on this account anymore, so yeah, couldn't do it for them. But ideally you want to do this, I think, for them, if you, like, granted you don't have the, like, still, since League of Anarchy performs so trash, you definitely do it for them, since they are going to be definitely one of the 6 teams that you want to use against this boss. So what I recommend here, rather than what I'm doing with the Regen Matrix on Multiverse Armor Supergirl, I recommend you put All Blades on Multiverse Armor Supergirl, some Rise of Krypton artifact on your Multiverse Flash. You will take damage though. You will take damage from the passive special 2 buffs, and he will not receive them. But I recommend you do Multiverse Flash, with Multiverse Armor Supergirl and Just League Aquaman, and you let Multiverse Armor Supergirl die, having the All Blades, and then you revive her with Aquaman. Which I did with Regeometrics because again my Aquaman was not available, but you get what I mean. And over here real quick, like look, I got this Black Manta up yesterday, I don't have any gears for him, but as you can see, he's taking a huge amount of damage by doing basic attacks. He's basically killing himself because of the passive that he has. The trash passive that he... not trash, the amazing passive that he has. So yeah, yet again, Regeometrics on him. And right now you can see that his passive works properly and he doesn't take dot damage anymore. And again, this Black Manta is gearless, it's like level 40, it's like 3 stars. This is not for the purpose of flexing with him, he's garbage, but it works very well on Black Manta and is desirable to do on Black Manta. So since he doesn't necessarily need an artifact save for Beta Club, of course, you either go Brainiac Manta, Just League Aquaman and Beta Club on Manta, or you go Manta with a Regen Matrix. However you want to play this. But yeah, with that being said, this was everything for this video. I really hope it helps you guys in terms of fighting Just League Superman. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Check out the live stream only channel, links in the description to all my social media accounts pretty much. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!